Hello, welcome back to this podcast. We all heard about Hagouza. What is Hagouza? It's a Moroccan mythological character known to appear during the night of the Amazigh New Year to give presents and sweets to well-behaved children. But beware to finish all your food, or she might slice up your belly and stuff it with straw as a punishment. So it's like a big doll dressed in Amazigh jewelry and clothes. Okay, now the Arab community in Morocco, speaking Darija, give this name of Hagouza to the New Year. The Amazighs call it Ikf Sukas or Idinir or Sukusamenu. But the Arab speaking community of Morocco give it the name of Hagouza or العام الفلاحي or السنة الأمازيغية. They celebrate it all across Morocco and maybe North Africa, or even beyond that, and in the worldwide, wherever a Berber community was to be settled. This year, it coincides with the year 2975, according to the Amazigh calendar. It's a cool event. In Morocco, since last year, it was given a holiday. It was declared a national holiday. It's like the holiday on the New Year's Eve, or the beginning of the administrative year or the Gregorian year. It's the same, and there's another holiday, the Hijr year. The celebration of the New Year's Day, according to the agrarian calendar, has been witnessed for a long time. It's the 13th of January. It is thus considered to be the oldest festivity in Morocco, celebrated to symbolize the start of an agrarian year, that begins with plowing. It's a way to wish for a promising and generous year which falls during the rainy season, and blessings for the rain are also celebrated. Yennayer is also known as Hagouza in Morocco, and according to the regions and countries, the festivity can be celebrated from January 12th to 14th of the Gregorian calendar. Its most beautiful and crucial moment is when delicious meals are shared amongst the family, friends, and neighbors. Yennayer thus constitutes an important part of the Moroccan intangible cultural heritage, well rooted in ancestral traditions common amongst both Berber and Arab populations. It is also a fine example of the extraordinary diversity of an element which is thus declined in several versions. The first month of the Amazigh calendar is used and celebrated since antiquity by the Amazigh people from all across North Africa. The myth of the Old Lady in the Berber world, a common mythical story, left its mark on Yannayer. Many legendary stories are told differently, and each country and locality has its own version. The period of the old woman lasted 7 days. It is said that an old witch, falsely believing that winter was finally over, came out one sunny day in the fields and mocked him out of pride, thinking nothing could reach her during this good weather. A dissatisfied and angry Yennayer then borrowed 2 days from February February to unleash his revenge. A great storm carried away the old woman in an enormous wave of froze Amazigh and froze her pal to death. Her myth was so terrifying to the Berber peasants that they were forced not to take their cattle out during winter and for the hormones of yennayer in fear of its wrath. She is also known in some countries as Merro, Mother Merro, a wrinkled, ugly, feared, and evil old woman who butchers with her claws the stomachs of children who did not eat green vegetables on the last day of the year. Based on a widespread legend from Morocco, children must eat more than usual during the first night of January yennayer. Mothers often threaten their children with Hagouza if they do not conform to the rule. She knows if children were good or bad, and during the morning of the holiday, she leaves sweets and presents under the children's pillows. But despite this, they usually depict her as an hideous old woman who comes at night to fill their stomach with stones and straw if they did not finish their meal. Hagouza is also originally said to be a demonic entity who takes the appearance of an old hag. In the Berber places, countryside places, they call it Magouza. The term Hagouza used above stems from the Arabic word Ajuza, which translates to old woman, La Ajuza, and can decline in several forms, depending on the region, such as Hajouza, La Hagouza, or Aguza. Okay, Hajouza, La Haguz, or Aguza. She can be associated with Befana in Italy, Santa Claus in Anglo-Saxon culture, and Guerrilla in Icelandic folklore. Nowadays, the name of a dish made from milk and wheat grains also bears the name of Hagouza. In other places, they serve plates and dishes like tagulla, berkoks, or kimen, idrenan. Okay, depending on the region. Okay, that's it. There are other rituals taking place, but I suffice myself with this, hoping that you will listen to it and like it. Thank you. See you next time.